How to fix Red Dead Redemption 2 not launching from Epic Games or Rockstar Games Launcher. Welcome back to Tenabalta. Red Dead Redemption 2, a masterpiece of open-world storytelling and intricate design, captivates millions. Yet its launch sequence can occasionally become a notorious source of frustration for PC players. Whether you've purchased it through the Epic Games Store or are attempting to launch it directly from the Rockstar Games Launcher, encountering a black screen, an immediate crash to desktop, or a persistent game not launching error can be incredibly disheartening. This deep-dive technical guide will systematically address the common underlying causes and provide comprehensive solutions, ensuring your journey through the Wild West is smooth and uninterrupted. We'll meticulously cover everything from launcher-specific quirks to critical system optimizations, helping you troubleshoot and overcome these vexing issues. Run launchers as administrator. Many launch failures stem from insufficient administrative privileges, preventing the game or its associated launchers from accessing critical system files or registry entries. Always right-click on both the Epic Games Launcher and Rockstar Games Launcher shortcuts, then select Run as Administrator to grant them the necessary elevated permissions. This simple step often resolves access-related conflicts that could otherwise halt the game's initialization process. Verify game files' integrity. Corrupted or missing game files are a frequent cause of RDR2 refusing to launch, especially after updates or system changes. Navigate to your RDR2 installation within the Epic Games Launcher or Rockstar Games Launcher. Locate the Verify or Check Files option and initiate the scan. This process meticulously compares your installed game files against the server's clean version, downloading and replacing any discrepancies to ensure data integrity. Perform a clean reinstallation of Rockstar Games Launcher. As highlighted in user discussions, a corrupted Rockstar Games Launcher is a prime suspect for RDR2 not launching. Begin by uninstalling the launcher via Programs and Features in Windows Control Panel. Following this, manually delete any residual folders in C/program files /Rockstar Games /launcher and C/users /documents /Rockstar Games /social club. Then download and install a fresh copy from the official Rockstar website. Update graphics drivers to the latest version. Outdated or faulty graphics drivers are a leading cause of game launch failures, often resulting in black screens or immediate crashes. Visit the official websites of NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel to download and perform a clean installation of the very latest stable drivers for your specific GPU. This ensures your graphics hardware is fully optimized and compatible with RDR2 rendering engine. Update your Windows operating system. Ensure your Windows operating system is fully up to date by navigating to Settings, Update, and Security and checking for pending updates. Critical Windows updates often include essential DirectX components, system stability improvements, and security patches that RDR2 relies upon for proper functionality. Running an outdated OS can introduce unforeseen compatibility issues that prevent successful game launches. Clear Epic Games Launcher cache. The Epic Games Launcher accumulates cached data over time, which can become corrupted and lead to various launch-related issues. Close the launcher completely, then navigate to C/users /app data /local /Epic Games Launcher /saved /webcache and delete its contents. Relaunching Epic Games will rebuild this cache, often resolving hidden conflicts, preventing RDR2 from starting. Disable in-game overlays. Both Epic Games Launcher and Rockstar Games Social Club feature in-game overlays that, while convenient, can sometimes conflict with RDR2 processes and prevent it from launching. Access the settings within each launcher and toggle off the respective overlay functionalities. This isolates the game from potential third-party interference, offering a cleaner launch environment. Temporarily disable antivirus/firewall. Aggressive antivirus software, or the Windows Defender firewall, can occasionally misidentify RDR2 executables or critical files as threats, blocking their operation. Before attempting to launch the game, temporarily disable your third-party antivirus program and the Windows Defender firewall. If the game launches successfully, create an exception for RDR2 and its launchers within your security software. Install/repair Visual C++ redistributables. Red Dead Redemption 2, like many modern games, relies heavily on Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable packages for its runtime environment. Download and install or repair the latest versions, typically 2015-2022, x64, and x86, directly from Microsoft's official website. Missing or corrupted Visual C++ components are a common cause of applications failing to start, often presenting with cryptic error messages. Ensure sufficient disk space. RDR2 is a massive game, and insufficient disk space can hinder not only its installation, but also its ability to launch and create temporary files. Verify that the drive where RDR2 is installed has at least 20-30 GB of free space, beyond the game's total size. A critical lack of storage can lead to unexpected crashes or outright launch failures. Adjust Windows display scaling, post-launch fix. If RDR2 launches, but displays disproportionately large UI elements or unreadable text, your Windows display scaling settings might be interfering. Before launching the game, go to Windows Display Settings and set the Scale and Layout percentage to 100%. Incorrect scaling, e.g., 125% or 150%, can sometimes cause rendering issues in older or less adaptive game engines, especially with menus and subtitles. Adjust in-game resolution and resolution scale. Complementing the Windows scaling adjustment, once RDR2 is accessible, immediately navigate to its in-game graphics settings. Set the display resolution to precisely match your monitor's native resolution. Critically, ensure the resolution scale option is set to off or 100%, as an improperly configured scale can drastically impact UI readability and visual clarity. Perform a clean boot of Windows. A clean boot helps identify if a third-party application or background service is conflicting with RDR2 launch sequence. Use the msconfig utility to selectively disable all non-Microsoft services and startup items, then attempt to launch the game. If it succeeds, re-enable services one by one to pinpoint the conflicting software. Delete RDR2 settings folder. Corrupted user configuration files can prevent RDR2 from launching or cause immediate crashes upon startup. Navigate to Documents /Rockstar Games /Red Dead Redemption 2 /settings and temporarily move or delete this entire folder. The game will regenerate default settings upon its next launch, often resolving issues tied to bad configurations. Run RDR2 in compatibility mode. For specific system configurations or legacy issues, running the game executable in compatibility mode might be necessary. Locate RDR2. exe typically in C, /program files /Rockstar Games /Red Dead Redemption 2. Right-click, select Properties, then the Compatibility tab. Experiment with compatibility modes, such as Windows 8, to bypass potential OS version conflicts. Check for game updates. Developers frequently release patches to address bugs, improve stability, and enhance compatibility. Ensure both your Epic Games Launcher and Rockstar Games Launcher are configured to automatically check for RDR2 updates, or manually initiate a check. Running an outdated game version can be the source of persistent and otherwise inexplicable launch failures. Flush DNS cache and reset Winsock. Network-related issues, even when the internet seems fine, can sometimes prevent games from launching by hindering communication with authentication servers. Open command prompt as an administrator and execute ipconfig/flushdns, followed by netch winsock reset. These commands clear your DNS resolver cache and reset the Winsock catalog, which can resolve underlying network connectivity problems. Monitor system resources during launch. Utilize the Windows Task Manager to observe CPU, RAM, and GPU usage during your attempt to launch RDR2. High resource consumption by other background applications or an immediate spike indicating a crash can point towards hardware bottlenecks or software conflicts. Close unnecessary programs to free up resources and ensure a smoother launch for the demanding game. Don't forget to follow Tenabalta for more in-depth technical guides and solutions.